So today we are going to be talking about Lyle, Crocodile. Honestly, this movie is not really part of many movies' concepts, but it is definitely something that could make you viewing a funny stuff. Now let's guys jump into the synopsis of the movie, but before that, make sure you hit the like button and subscribe to join our movie lovers community. Lyle, Crocodile is a 2022 American melodic satire movie coordinated by Speck and Josh Gordon, from a script of William Davies. It is a transformation of the kids' prequel, The House on East 88th Road, by Bernard Weber. The film stars Shawn Mendes as the protagonist alongside Constance Wu, Javier Bardem, Winslow Fegley, Brett Gelman, and Scoot McNairy. Lyle and Crocodile was published by Sony Pictures, releasing in the USA on October 7, 2022. Worldwide, the film grossed $17 million and has received mixed to positive reviews from critics. The movie is all about Lyle's magic effect. A charismatic magician named Hector P. Valenti wants to check out around the domestic talent show in Brand, New York. A man walks into a spectacular pet store one working day after failing an audition. He finds the baby crocodile and names him Lyle. He places his 3-story Victorian brownstone home as collateral for their performance. But Lyle gets stage fright through the premiere and Valenti will eventually lose the house. Valenti has to move out and leaves Lyle to fend for himself. The Prim family moves home some months later. Being terrified, Josh struggles to interact socially at school when he first starts moving into his new home. He discovers Lyle, all grown, residing in the attic. And the two become friends when Lyle saves Josh from a mugger and shows his art of singing. Lyle eventually discovers from Josh's stepmother and dad. They bond over their favorite hobbies with Lyle even though they are scared of him. Valenti was back to the house one day to visit Lyle. An agreement which means that he can live 15 days at home. He makes another try to get Lyle to shine on stage, but in vain. Meanwhile, Mr. Grumps, the rude ground floor neighbor of Prim's family, becomes nervous because of the noisy activities caused by Lyle, Valenti, and the other members of the Prim family. Deciding to put an end to all this, he installed cameras and arranged to structure his plan of bribing Valenti in order to sell Lyle in return for the money that will allow him to pay his debts. Lyle couldn't convince the charity's authorities of his nature because of his fear of the scene, and he is held in the zoo. Feeling remorseful for how he treated Lyle, Valenti goes to break him out of the zoo with Josh's assistance. Valenti and Lyle accommodate with one another before Lyle escapes with Josh to the ability show while Valenti diverts the local authority officials. In front of an audience, Lyle figures out how to conquer his anxiety in front of large audiences with assistance from Josh, and his singing ability is generally welcomed by the crowd and watchers. After 1 month, a trial is held to decide if Lyle might be free. The adjudicator at last chooses to lead over Mr. Sourpusses for Lyle when Valenti uncovers that the deed to his home was worked out to his grandma, who fabricated the house and established the New York City Zoo where Lyle was recently kept, permitting all her colorful creatures as pets. After the preliminary, the Prim family observes Lyle's opportunity by taking him an extended getaway, while Valenti gets more familiar with another gifted creature, a beatboxing poisonous snake possessed by Josh's companion, which is Trudy.